So, this is the first episode of the High Water Podcast presented by Rainstoppers Roofing, and we're kind of changing directions from what we were doing with the Homeowners Roof Guide because we kind of put ourselves into a box, and there's a lot of other things we'd like to talk about. So, I guess this would be a good episode just to kind of talk about like the vision for what this could be and what we would like it to be and where to go from here. So what do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. What we tried to do was create a podcast to put out content that would be helpful for homeowners and just talk shop a little bit. And, but there's so much more to talk about and so much other things that we can discuss, things going on in the communities that we work in. So yeah, I think it's just broadens what we can do and what we can discuss, and hopefully we see a little bit more interaction from potential listeners. And yeah, I think it'll be a good thing.
Absolutely. And like you touched on, different events in the area, like there's all kinds of stuff that happens both on the Marietta side and Parkersburg side and Charleston. So in Athens, all the areas we work in. So, and I think in doing this would kind of open the possibility to potentially in the future like have guests come and talk about different things in the area. But
I think one thing to note is, a roof is an expensive purchase and you should do all the homework you can. And I hope that we gave a little bit of, good feedback on how to shop prospective roofing contractors. And obviously we're always open to that conversation too. If we get some feedback, we'd love to always answer that question or have that conversation. But I think, just with running our, business in the area, as much local businesses we've worked with, I think that we just have a lot more to offer than just talking about the purchase you're probably only going to make like once, maybe twice in your life. Although it's a big one, it's not something you're shopping for regularly. It's a very, very niche thing that you're going to ever have to purchase. So if we can discuss some other things, maybe give some other great feedback, talk about other local businesses, other companies that are doing good things in the area, it could be just helpful in general. And just because we talk about one company doesn't mean there's no other good ones. It's just, our experiences and who we've worked with that has been good. We're probably not going to talk about the ones that we had bad luck with, right? We're not here to just call people out or cause problems for people. Everybody has a bad day, but the people that have really just done well, we always want to try to shout them out too, because that's a great place for all of our community to spend their money if that's what they're looking to purchase.
Absolutely. So I guess a good intro into this would be what does the Mid-Ohio Valley mean to you? I mean, it's not just a geographical location, it has to be more to you.
I mean, it's home. It's always been home. I've lived in the Marietta area since day one. So for me, it's always been home. I've, traveled for work in my younger years, but I always came home and was very, very fortunate to be able to start a company and find success in that and do it right in our backyard where, our customers are our friends and we have relationships with a big percentage of the people we work with. And, now we're fortunate enough that things have gotten to the point we've gotten to employ great friends and give them great careers and just kind of contribute to our circle even more. For me, that's Marietta, but fortunately, we've done well growing our business. So, our community is gotten rather large. It goes down to Charleston. We've got great relationships down there and in Athens. And obviously, Parkersburg's a no-brainer. I mean, when you live in Marietta, you're a stone's throw from Parkersburg, so that's just kind of part of it. But yeah, I mean, all those areas that we've built some community, and it's not just one 10-mile radius spot that, to me, is home. It's that area, right? The Mid-Ohio Valley. So that's what I consider it.
Yeah. I know if I'm traveling and if I'm coming north, once I get past Charleston, like I know like I'm almost there. And then once I get into Mineral Wells, it's like I'm home. Yeah. Even though it's another 30 minutes to my house, like I'm home.
Every time. Yep, that's exactly how it feels too. Yeah. Same coming the other way from Zanesville. Once you pass Zanesville, you're like, oh yeah, I'm almost there. Sure. Yeah, and we're not looking to get paid. We're not like doing sponsors. Anything we talk about in here is real. We're not looking to, you're not going to pay us $100 for a shout out. That's not what we want, right? We just want to have a good conversation about good things going on in the area and lift up people that are doing good things. So that's the goal.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to wrap this first episode up and we will see you in the next one.